Right. Happy Sunday morning, people. Here I am taking this wire brush, knocking all this surface rust down, getting in here. And this is where them rubber strips were on these risers. So trying to get this all cleaned up. I got some Eastwood rust converter reformer that I'm gonna put on there. That's the beautiful thing about using that stuff is you ain't got to get it down to bare metal. You just got to get the loose rust off and basically go from there. So any rust left, it'll basically turn into a I don't know, from what I understand, some type of primer. But this has to be done to do the Raptor liner on it, and makes it look like shit. So over here, damn, it's noisy out here today, guys, but that's part of working. But anyway, I'll show you. The hood on this thing was all gouged up. Deb's getting it smooth. That fender is a replacement that I put on. So it came in whatever coating, but we got to hit it too. It was starting to rust really bad. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. Look at this. That looks so smooth without the roof rack. So guys, let me know what you think. I am thinking no roof rack going back on. That's what I'm thinking. I want to know what y'all think though. I was sitting on the porch drinking some coffee and kept looking at it after I pulled the roof rack, and I'm like, I like that smooth look. So it might not get a roof rack back on it. Like the blue Jeep, you know, she got the roof rack. Man, I need to weed eat bad. But I'm thinking about putting the short roof rack off of this on the blue Jeep and no roof rack on here. And I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time, this ain't gonna be a great video. I don't know what I'm gonna do audio related in this video. Probably, if anything at all, because y'all know I try to keep mostly audio on this channel, but the black Jeep has to get Raptor lined. It looks like shit. And there's a lot of little things that I have to do to get it ready to Raptor line, and like taking care of this surface rust is one. That hood, when we got it, it looked like somebody fucking cut templates out on it. Like there were deep cuts through the paint, primer, all the way down to like the bare metal. And it was really, really rough. So it's got to be sanded. It's got to get rust reformer on it also. And then that fender, I got to pull every badge off of there, and there's one piece of trim molding left. But when you take that shit off, it leaves like this residue. And then you got to spend time with an eraser wheel getting the residue off. So that is like my plan today. So if you're here for an audio video, you might as well click out. At least leave a comment and tell me the video sucks so I can, you know, keep getting the analytics good on it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's just part of what I do. Like I said, I try to be an audio channel. It don't always work that way because I have other shit that I really have to do as well as the audio, because I take care of all the builds. Like I built that Jeep, I built the Blazer. Well, me and her did, me and Deb. But we do all of our own lifting, lowering, everything. So it is what it is, guys. You'll see a little bit of everything on this channel. But anyway, yeah, we got the dogs out here helping us. This dog right here, this dog is just silly as shit, man. He's like gung-ho all the time. But he's like maybe a year old, and the other dog over there is probably like 8, 9 years old. So it is what it is. We like our dogs. Anyway, guys, I gotta get back to work on this shit. All right, wonderful people. I stepped in dog shit. Don't know why my dogs be pooping right up here, but yeah, whatever. Look at that roof though. Yes, it's not 100% smooth. I put it on with a brush, guys. I mean, but it's rust encapsulator. I did this fender with it, and you can tell it's got streaks and everything. Who cares, right? We had enough left to do the hood. I didn't think a pint would do that whole roof, but I put it on thick with this brush, and it knocked it to smooth the hell out. Before anybody's like, oh, I wouldn't use that or I wouldn't do that, that's what this is made for. Look at how these scratches were, guys, that I was telling you about. It looks like somebody just laid shit up here and cut it, whoever owned it at one point. But that don't matter. We had to sand them kind of smooth. And we're putting this rust encapsulator on with a brush. Yeah, we're getting bristles in it. Cheap chip brush from Harbor Freight.
But it's gonna have to be sanded.
But we gotta sand this back down anyway. Not the bare metal, by no means, but we gotta sand it down because it has to be scuffed for the Raptor liner. Raptor liner is textured, guys. I mean, I'm sure y'all know that. So it don't matter putting this on with a brush at this point. Cause we gotta run back with like some 180 grit and scuff it up for the Raptor liner. So that's why I didn't care about putting it on with a brush. That whole roof up there was nothing but surface rust. This hood still has little pieces of rust down in them cuts, as you can see.
He made me stop.
But that is Eastwood brand Rust Encapsulator Plus. It is literally made to cover rust, surface rust, and the directions just say, knock off loose surface rust, wipe it down with lacquer thinner, which I use 91% alcohol. I blew it off with my compressor, wiped it down with that, and we knocking this shit out. So, will it work? I have no doubt in my mind that it's gonna work. That's why I went with Eastwood. I wanted something that I knew was gonna work. Other than that, I do have cans here. If we was gonna run out, that would have worked too, but I'm just gonna use this on any spots around the body that goes to bare metal, because you do not want to put Raptor liner on bare metal. It don't want to stick to it. You need some kind of primer or some kind of base for it. But told y'all this is gonna be a crappy video. That's what you're getting. I ain't gonna break my promise to you. Shit like this has to be done, guys. So it is what it is. Like, we got bare metal right there that I'm gonna have to sand, get some of that rust off, hit it with the rust reformer. I gotta take this shit off. I gotta take this shit off. This shit. This shit. This shit. And then we got the same thing on the other side, guys. So all that has to come off. And this has to come off. So we can Raptor line it. But right now, this ain't taking us like too long. We probably have been out here, what, a couple hours?
Yeah.
And we've got the, you know, the big 3 panels that needed this shit done. We got them knocked out. So right now, I mean, we're getting it done, guys. I'll be back. So y'all know I'll be buying a lot of shit from Temu. And this is an eraser wheel I bought off Temu. And it ain't doing worth a shit, guys. Like, look how it's just disintegrating. Now this is a real one from like a local auto body shop. The color's different. The way it textures off is different. This shit like gums up. When you try to use it on there, like it's really gummy. Like, look how it's sticking, and it ain't taking nothing off. I took the majority of it off with a razor blade, but I just wanting, you know, like I said, I do buy a lot of shit from Temu, and I show you guys because I get a lot of good stuff off of there. But the eraser wheel, I'm not gonna recommend it, but I will say it came with this, and I think I paid for this whole assembly what I paid for just this at my auto body supply store. Because you gotta buy the wheel and the adapter separately. So I think for the whole kit here, it cost me what I paid for just this, but I still wouldn't recommend it because it ain't working worth a shit. We do got the hood and the rust encapsulator. I started pulling this shit off. The wife's over here, ooh, it's dry already, getting that side cleaned up. Damn, she's already got that shit done. Like I said, the roof is looking better. This is looking better from a distance. Like, I'm gonna say, you know, from from 12 or 13 feet back, it actually don't look bad. Nah, guys, we'll get it. We're going to get it Raptor line before long. And like I said, it ain't a good audio video, but it's just anymore, man. A lot of you guys really comment that you like my channel and the shit that I put out. And some of you guys just like, it ain't audio, so I ain't messing with it. But it is what it is, guys. I do more than audio. I try to do builds on whole vehicles and show you guys that are balling on a budget how you can make your vehicles look better and nice just with work and cheap supplies. Because I'll be honest, when I did the blue Jeep and Raptor liner, I told y'all I have 500 covered everything. Tape, paint, sandpaper, the Raptor liner, the catalyst, the color tint for the tintable Raptor liner. I had like 500 and all of it, then all you gotta do is spray it. So I'd rather pay 500, get it Raptor lined, than I would invest a couple thousand in a wrap or 5,000 in a paint job. And when you're Raptor lined, the shit don't have to be perfect. There's dents in this Jeep. Like, I'm gonna have 3 holes here that I have to fill when I drill them rivets out to get that shit off. There's a dent right here. I did ask my buddy Dustin. We're gonna try to hammer and dolly this straight, but he's got one of them suction cups like you see the women pull a big dildo out and stick on there and pull the dent. We're gonna try to get that one half-assed out. There is a decent dent here. If Dustin can't half-ass get it out with the dildo suction cup thing, we're just gonna leave it alone. And then I am gonna try to do something with this. Hopefully the fender flare area cover it and I don't have to do a whole lot of body work on it, but I am gonna try to fix that. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get my ass back to work, man. I'm talking too damn much. All right, guys, for those of you that don't know what an eraser wheel does, see where I pulled the emblem off? I've already hit it some, and there was a sticker up here if you just look back in the video a minute or two. But I'm gonna show you how it eats this shit off. Now see, the majority of that is gone. You can run another pass on it.
Keep moving the candy through the paint.
It's hard to do, but yeah, you can eat through the paint. You can barely see where that was. Now if you walk back here, we got another Jeep logo here.
4x4 logo.
See where the sticker was, so it was gonna. And it's pretty much just like a pencil eraser.
What it smells like this.
Now these spots are not from the eraser wheel. That's where I cut it, running a razor blade to get that Jeep sticker off. But that's how it works. We do have to scuff this up to Raptor line this thing.
So it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, where we got some. It said 4x4 there, and it's all gone. That's what an eraser wheel does, and I would recommend buying. I get they're under 20 bucks on Amazon. That's where I got this one. I have bought them from Auto Body Supply Shop, and that's what this one came from on Amazon, was a reputable Auto Body Supply Shop. But they work good if you're taking stickers off, because sticker pinstripe, if it's actual sticker from the factory, you don't even got to peel it. You can just run down it with this and it'll take it off. And as you can tell, it don't hurt the paint. So got Deb out here doing some of the work today. Actually, Deb did a lot of work. She did the whole hood, majority of this fender. Well, I did the top. And then we just kind of been tag teaming the emblem residue. But damn, guys, I don't want to start body work on this thing today, but I literally might drill out them rivets and get them plates off the back. But I'm not looking forward to doing any Bondo work. It is what it is, though. I might do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm just happy she's gung-ho about helping on the emblem adhesive removal. But guys, give me some comments. Let me know down in the comments what the hell y'all think. For those of you that are here, without it being an audio video, but roof rack or no roof rack? I really like the clean look. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. And the old girl's looking better without all that rust on it and the rusty hood and shit. Like I said, she's a 15 or 20 footer right now, but we'll fix that. I'm terrible at filming, guys. I just put the bolts back in there because I had to use silicone. I found out these hoses, they just go all the way through, so I had to silicone them back in. I think I might be getting a little water in on, somebody stole my Jeep. No, I had that roof rack off, put it back on. But anyway, I got that done. I got these pieces off. I primed that. I got to get ready to fix that damn hole. Not today, but anyway. We got this side pretty much ready. Deb did all that. It does look better from like 20 foot away, but got everything off of here. It had a flex fit sticker here when I got, and it was on that when I got it at Pick and Pull. But got that funky rack thing off there, and that's what I was talking about. I gotta knock that rivet piece in. I gotta grind around them. A little, ooh, I think I cut my, anyway, a little bit of Bondo. This side won't be bad, it's the other side with the hose. And then that was bright red when these are blacked. So I hit that with the old VHT night shades. Man, guys, we've done a lot of work on this, but not a lot of good shit for video, you know? But anyway, hold on here. We did a lot. And I mean, I can see the difference. It does look a whole lot better. But driving it, it'll look a lot better, especially when you pass it on the road. It ain't even gonna look like I painted the hood and top with a paintbrush. But like I said, you know, the rust inhibitor, encapsulator, whatever the hell it is some Eastwood, and they said that you can brush it, roll it, or thin it out and spray it through a sprayer. I was just like, the hell with it. I'm just gonna brush it on. That way I can dab it in, get it on a really good coating to help protect all that shit. Then we got to go back and sand it down when we scuff the whole Jeep up for the Raptor liner. That'll be another segment, but I'm happy with it. I'm just getting ready to clean everything up now. Tomorrow I got to take the blue Jeep to have a windshield put in it. It's already tinted and ready to go. We just got to have the guy come by. Welded the roof skin on, and it was leaking the other day real bad at the center of the windshield at the top. So I think when I welded that windshield channel up, though, there might be some like little cracks and holes that I didn't get filled welding. So the windshield guy is going to go on the whole channel, clean it up. If there's anything, he's going to cram windshield adhesive in there really good. That way it won't leak. But it is what it is, guys. We own it. We out here doing it, you know. That's going to be all for this video, just what we got done here. I don't think I'm going to do any body work on it this weekend, because I'm not looking forward to fixing that rust hole. I'm no good at body work, but the more I looked at it earlier, the worse it got, because it's like all the way down to the bottom. And I know I'm going to have to like grind the majority of that out, either weld metal in there, which I don't feel like doing, or fiberglass, whatever, I don't know. Hopefully fender flares have covered a majority of it and I ain't got to worry about it. Right? But anyway, guys, that's going to be all for now. Peace out, and as always, watch Debbie do some work, guys. All right. Bass on.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even